As twilight settled over the zoo, a calm and haunting stillness replaced the usual daytime buzz. The chatter of visitors had faded, leaving only the rustling of leaves, the occasional hoot of an owl, and the distant roar of a tiger echoing through the shadows. The golden glow of the street lights cast long, eerie silhouettes, making the zoo feel alive in a strange, almost magical way. Inside the keeper's office, a sleek black and white cat named Sasha curled up in a corner, trembling with grief. Hours earlier, she had lost all her newborn kittens, leaving her once bright green eyes dull and sorrowful. The zookeepers tried to comfort her, stroking her fur and murmuring gentle words, but nothing could replace the joy she had been robbed of. The quiet of the night was shattered by a sharp, distressed cry. Natalia, one of the senior keepers, and her colleague Ethan sprang into action, following the sound to the tiger enclosure. There, in the dim moonlight, lay two tiny tiger cubs, abandoned by their mother, Nari, who stood a few feet away, seemingly indifferent. The cubs were barely days old, trembling from the cold and weak from lack of care. Natalia's heart sank at the sight. She had feared this might happen, knowing that some first-time tiger mothers reject their young. Ethan quickly helped her move the cubs to the keeper's room, where they wrapped them in soft blankets and tried to feed them, but the tiny creatures were too weak to drink much. The keepers realized that what the cubs truly needed was warmth, comfort, and maternal care, something only a mother could provide. Then, as if drawn by some unseen force, Sasha appeared at the doorway. Her green eyes locked onto the fragile cubs, and after a moment of hesitation, she approached and lay down beside them, gently licking their small bodies. The cubs responded immediately, pressing against her for warmth and comfort, as if instinctively recognizing a mother's love. Natalia and Ethan watched in awe as the grieving cat, who had recently lost her own kittens, began to nurse, groom, and care for the tiger cubs. What had started as cautious curiosity grew into a profound bond. Sasha's maternal instincts transcended species, and her love for the cubs became a source of healing for both her and the orphan tigers. Over the following weeks, the cubs grew stronger under Sasha's devoted care. They thrived in her presence, and she, in turn, found solace and purpose in nurturing them. When the day came to move the cubs to the larger nursery, Sasha watched with a mix of sadness and pride, having given them the strength to survive. Natalia whispered to her, "You saved them, Sasha, and they saved you," capturing the true essence of this extraordinary bond. Outside, under the moon's watchful gaze, a tiger's distant roar echoed through the night, not as a sound of loss, but as a celebration of life, resilience, and the unexpected miracles that love can bring.